Hi guys, it's Michelle, and today's video is going to be another TikTok conspiracy theories. I love these because I like seeing what people post as conspiracy theories on TikTok. I like seeing haunted TikToks. I was gonna say I like seeing them. I don't really know if I like it. They kind of scare me, to be fair. They are fun and interesting, and you guys really like these videos. But before we get into it, I would like to thank Keen for sponsoring today's video. All know I love Keen so much. Keen is a website that provides access to vetted psychics and spiritual advisors. They'll help provide guidance on life's challenges, love, romance, all of that jazz. Keen is also one of the most affordable ways to get an instant reading from a psychic 24/7, which honestly is poppin' because literally I will just need some guidance, need some advice, need some psychic reading at 3 o'clock in the morning, and Keen always got your back like that. Chat with them or you can call. It's so great. I've asked Keen several questions about moving to LA and how that was gonna go, and also they were very accurate on timing because I thought I was moving way earlier than when I ended up moving, but they did always say January, February 2021 time, which was accurate. Really just any questions that you have, the psychics at Keen are there to provide answers, which I love. What's great about Keen is when you find the right advisor for you, you can set up monthly readings with them. So you can set different monthly intentions, you can do chakra cleansings, you can just gain clarity on the overall significance of synchronicities, which I really like because I like consistency. Every single week, Keen always sends its users discount codes, which I literally get these emails all the time. It's so amazing. So literally, if you're already a Keen user, check your email because I'm sure that you will have this week's discount code. As a new Keen customer, you can get your first 10 minutes for just $1.99. And then after that, pricing depends on which spiritual advisor you choose. And all the services are backed with a satisfaction guarantee. Definitely go check them out. Get your readings. Let me know in the comments what your readings were. We can chat about it. Go to trykeen.com/Michelle and get $1.99 for your first 10 minutes. Yeah, thank you again to Keen for sponsoring today's video. So let's get into the TikTok conspiracy theories. It's now daytime instead of nighttime because I thought the lighting was weird, but I don't know. I can't tell if the lighting's better at night or during the day. So let me know if it looked better in the beginning or now. The first TikTok I saw comes from user at Bonnie PSS? I don't know. So basically they talk about a conspiracy theory that surrounds 9/11. This conspiracy theory I found pretty interesting because it doesn't necessarily blame anybody. It more just, I don't know, it just kind of makes sense. So basically it is the theory that the US government allegedly shut down Flight 93. So you guys probably were aware that there was Flight 93. There's so many stories from Flight 93 about how, the passengers on the plane tried to overtake the terrorist, and that was what was happening, and there's messages that people got from their loved ones that were on that plane. The theory basically is that all of these messages and all of these things were completely faked and that none of that's real, and what really happened was the US accidentally shot down Flight 93 because they thought that there was another terrorist on this plane. The only reason I find that this theory kind of does make sense is because clearly there was a plane that, obviously two planes that hit the Twin Towers, and then there was a plane that hit the Pentagon, and then Flight 93 is this plane that's not responding to any of the callbacks. So it does make sense that potentially the US was oh my gosh, maybe there is another terrorist on this plane, and maybe there was. And maybe, oh my gosh, I have so many theories now. Maybe there actually was a terrorist on the plane that planned to, crash this plane into, I think most people believe that this plane was headed to the White House. No one really knows. What if the passengers actually did overtake the terrorist? And from that point, they shot the plane down. Went with the narrative that the terrorists were the reason that the plane went down, because it was believable, because maybe that was what was going to happen, but maybe the, because why do we have so many stories of the heroes who tried to overtake the terrorist and, crash the plane and all this stuff? So who knows, maybe that's just a story that they tried to spin, and maybe they really would have been fine. Find it pretty believable because it does make sense. Obviously if the country is under attack, they're definitely monitoring the planes that are in the sky currently, and if there's one plane that's not responding to any of the callbacks, nothing, they're not listening, it kind of makes sense that they would really want to target that plane and make sure that it didn't hit any, buildings. What do you guys think? I just found that to be a really interesting theory, and it was kind of eye-opening because I never thought about the possibility of it could have been an accident, obviously, or maybe there really was a terrorist on the plane, which would explain the phone calls, but the phone calls still confuse me because I feel you couldn't really get cell reception on a plane until like 2012. Like, I would say, not to be like dramatic, but I feel like you could never, I don't even think calling on a plane works now. So I'm very confused about the phone calls. Like, if anybody has an explanation for that, I would like to hear it, because I have seen like ideas of how they could use phones on the plane, but like even now, if you're connected to the Wi-Fi, like it still doesn't really work to like call somebody. But what do you guys think? This TikTok user had quite a few different theories that I thought were pretty interesting. This one that he posted about Jesus was actually very interesting. So this is more of like a thought process, more like less so a conspiracy theory, but it's basically the idea that if Jesus did exist and like Jesus came back in like his second coming to earth, that we would like probably never know that that was actually what's happening, because the church would probably refuse anyone who was just like, hey, I'm Jesus, by the way. Like, how would he prove it? Maybe because like obviously in theory of Catholicism, like Jesus is like perfect and it's magical, maybe. I'm assuming that maybe he would be able to like show himself in more of a way where the people would just know it was him, or however, if you believe that that's what's happening. But it is an interesting theory to think like if Jesus were to come again, resurrection, we like be like, girl, okay, because there's been several people who have claimed to be Jesus. What if one of them really was and the church just turned them away? And it also goes into like how the church makes so much money and like prioritizes money and capitalizes off of money and off of people wanting to believe in a religion, which, not that there's literally anything wrong with a religion. I find myself to be a religiously spiritual person as well. But if Jesus has tried to come back multiple times and been like, hey, I'm here, and then like everyone was like, nah, you ain't, you're not. I don't know, I just found it kind of interesting. It kind of effed with my mind a bit because I was like, what the hell? Okay, so the next conspiracy theory we're going to talk about, we're following my girl Abby Carey again. She has done the several different Princess Diana conspiracy theories, which have been my fave. Basically, she works at a place in Canada that is like kind of a resort, and she swears that she saw Princess Diana there. The theory that she talked about in a recent TikTok is literally insane. She basically talks about this YouTuber who is a psychic and who has made several videos about how there is going to be essentially like a moment where these celebrities just announce that they're actually alive.
So I was recently tagged in a video that quite literally gave me chills. Some of you may know I am a practicing witch and clairsentient. This means I have the gift of psychic feeling. It also means I'm an empath, which is draining, but useful. The reason this is relevant will make sense when you watch this.
And Princess Diana will be there too, and she will be most likely speaking. Michael Jackson will be there too.
This psychic's claiming like a bunch of celebrities are actually alive, and it's gonna come forward.
It's true that JFK Jr. is alive. You'll know sooner than spring, but by spring at the latest, everybody will know.
So when I saw this, my heart, like, it's pounding right now. Like, it just started pounding. I just felt it. Are they recently getting braver? Is that why so many people are coming forward? Because they're gonna be revealed soon?
Princess Diana, Michael Jackson, JFK Jr. and his wife, Elvis. The psychic is claiming that all these people are still alive. And when Abby posted this theory, I thought it was so interesting because I was literally like, I kind of sometimes feel bad about talking about conspiracy theories about people still being alive, because like I said, there is obviously a possibility that they have actually passed away, and then obviously their families have to deal with that, like grief and everything. And it would be really hard to hear people conspirizing and being like, no, they're actually still alive, they faked their death or whatever. So I do want to disclose that, that I'm not trying to be like rude to any of these people or their families, but I do feel like it is a very interesting theory, and there are some really important facts, especially about Princess Diana's death, that she definitely did not just die in an accident. I would say allegedly, maybe, but like I just find it to be so interesting. And I mean, I would hope that they're all alive. That would be pretty cool. But people think that they're like going to come forward and talk about how they have been existing, and they have, you know, been alive this whole time. So, you know, the purpose of them disappearing, I don't know, maybe to get away from the media, maybe because people think Hollywood is corrupt, whatever they think. So I just found this to be a really interesting theory, and yeah, so I wanted to talk about it because our next conspiracy theory is from TikTok user at jackw.123, and it is about Juice WRLD. Obviously Juice WRLD passed away pretty recently, and like I said, I don't mean any disrespect to him or his family or fans or friends, but this particular theory about him being still alive was a little too weird not to talk about. Juice WRLD said in 2017 that his goal is to get, like he tweeted, that his goal is to get overly famous, shine for a couple years, and fake his own death. Like he literally like tweeted this. Song called All Girls Are the Same. He mentions John Lennon. He said, really feel like John Lennon. Look at the day that he passed away. He passed away on December 8th of 2019, and John Lennon passed away on December 8th of 1980. He also talked about how, he said, what's the 27 club? We ain't making it past 21, which was true. He sadly passed away at the age of 21. Also, Juice WRLD had a song called Ring Ring with an artist named Clever. This artist is dropping an album soon that features Juice WRLD. His album has 13 tracks. I literally couldn't believe this. His album, which is called Crazy, has 13 tracks, and if you look at the first letter of each word, it literally says Juice WRLD is, and then the last track is called Alive. It is in fact real, and I'm literally like so confused. Maybe it's just like because it's his friend, he wanted to like make that the album, maybe even for publicity, which is pretty fucked up. What do you guys think? Do you think that Juice WRLD is secretly still alive out there? Do you think any of these celebrities that we've talked about could be potentially alive? Obviously people believe Tupac is very popular. Some people think Steve Jobs is still alive, like so many different people. Because if you think about it, the only way to get out of being a celebrity is literally death. Like, you can stop putting out music, but Ariana Grande is still gonna always be Ariana Grande. Like, she's still gonna be constantly paparazzi'd. It's just, there's no way out for them. So I would love to hear what you guys think. You guys have been great tagging me in different TikTok conspiracy theories, so definitely keep doing that and, you know, tagging me in the ones that you guys want me to talk about. So the next conspiracy theory is from @RotMicah, and they posted like a Tumblr post that was like, what if oxygen is poisonous and it just takes 75 to 100 years to kill us? And then someone responded and said, my science teacher said he actually thinks that's true. And they said, yeah, this is actually pretty much exactly what is going on. It's why antioxidants are such a big deal. Bonus fact, oxygen oxidizes stuff in your cells, or in other words, it's not toxic, just setting you on fire very, very slowly. So I don't even know if this one's considered a conspiracy theory, but it was more just of a dark side of TikTok. That one kind of freaked me out. I feel like it does kind of make sense. Scientists, what do you think? Because I almost said I'm honestly not a scientist, as if you didn't know that I wasn't a scientist. Like, obviously. The last conspiracy theories we're going to talk about is the string of conspiracy theories from this user at Skinfluence by MSK. This user has really great theories, and you should definitely go follow them. The theory basically goes talking about like different celebrities and how there are actually like so many celebrities who are related either to each other or to like royalty, specifically the like British royal family. And it's like actually kind of absurd. I thought about this specifically with Justin Bieber because I knew Justin Bieber was related to like Avril Lavigne and like Ryan Reynolds, Celine Dion. And I just thought it was so weird. Like, he's like distant cousins with them. But if you look at it, all of these celebrities are completely like distant cousins of each other. Like, so many people, like Madonna will be like related to Princess Diana and Celine Dion and all of these people. Like, it just all connects in such a weird way, and I'm always like, what the fuck? So many of them are just randomly like related to British royalty, which I find quite interesting. Ellen DeGeneres is related to like Kate Middleton. Queen Elizabeth is related to like everyone. It's literally just insane. Like, you guys have to just like watch these TikToks because it gets crazy. Literally so many celebrities that are related. Like, it's actually, I can't even list them all, but if you guys want to go through their TikToks, Halle Berry and Sarah Palin, like, what? Tom Hanks is distant cousins with Mr. Rogers. Like, it's just random things. Like, it's almost like there is a bloodline, which this is what the theory itself talks about. So basically, there's a specific blood type called Rh negative, and this blood type, 15% of the population And so many celebrities have this blood type. Negative blood type is like the least common. I feel like you should talk about this. So basically, the TikTok user goes into the theory that they basically think that maybe traces back to the Illuminati, and how the Illuminati, like, everyone is technically supposed to be related to each other, and it's just kind of complex. But basically the theory is like, what if there's like this elite group, which is like the Hollywood elites, the royal family, politicians, all these people who have a lot of power are all in the fam, they're all related, and they have the same bloodline. Ariana Grande said, "Don't want you in my bloodline." Or she's, hold on, let me look up Ariana Grande's blood type. Ariana is positive. She's not in the group. I never know if I believe conspiracy theories surrounding the Illuminati. I just sometimes think it's coincidence, but it is kind of weird that all these celebrities are related to each other. Like, even though it's distant, like, people will be like, oh, like, it's 29th cousin or whatever. 0.0086% of the population is famous. It's rare to be famous, and it's really weird that all the famous people who it's already rare to become a celebrity are somehow related to each other. I mean, not all of them, but like a lot of them. If you watch this TikTok user's TikToks, it's a lot. It's so many. Like, of the really big celebrities too, so I don't know. What do you guys think? So that is it for today's video. If you guys liked it, please give it a big thumbs up. Let me know in the comments below what you guys think about these conspiracy theories. Some of them honestly really freaked me out, so let me know what you guys think. That is it. Thank you again to Keen for sponsoring today's video. Like I said, if you guys want to check Keen out, go to trykeen.com/Michelle. Get your first 10-minute reading for $1.99. Yeah, that is it. Make sure you follow me on Twitter, TikTok, and Instagram, because I'm always posting really dope ass shit on there. Subscribe for new videos every week, and I will see you guys later. Bye.